You were right when you said that I would regret my decision to leave you back then. They hit me some date, but I found out too late to change things over.
Okay, hello. This is just a progress report. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'll just tell you where we're at. I've re-engineered. I call it re-engineering. You can call it remastering because I'm saving it as a master now. So, but I've got an RE on it because that just tells me it's re-engineered. But on as re-engineered, let me tell you where I'm at with that. I have re-engineered Baby's Getting Married Today. That wasn't really too hard to do. I have re-engineered The Geezer. I have re-engineered remastered. Let's use remastered. This sounds like it's so much better. Besides, when you're looking at old albums and it says this has been remastered, that says that you're a lot better. The Angel by My Side has been remastered. $2 Short has been remastered. Whoa Nelly has been remastered twice. Maybe I should mention A Working Man was remastered 3 times, but I like the version that I've got now. Lonely Too Long I remastered. Well, I showed you that I was remastering that in the past, so you already know that I've remastered that. But that time that I was remastering it with you was the 3rd time, and I remastered it one more time because there was something I didn't like in the background that I think was distracting to me, and so I cut it out. We won't go there too much. I'm thinking I'm going to remaster Blue with a Broken Heart one more time. I'm not quite sure that I'm happy with the way that it's delivering, and you've got to believe I did remaster that at least 4 times. But that was due to the fact that I was having problems with certain factors with that song. One of them was the harmonica work. I wanted it to be really, really excellent, and so some of the things I had to change there, and I changed some of the voices a little bit, moving them around. When I think about country and western, I think that the underlying intonation of it should be guitar. Whether it's electric guitar or acoustic guitar, I prefer acoustic because it has it sings to me. That's the only thing I'm going to say. But some of these songs that I have remastered, I didn't feel like the guitar was prevalent as much as it should have been. So when you hear this next album, you may go back to, like for instance, we're talking about You've Got to Believe, and originally I recorded that in 92, and also in 2021. I think You've Got to Believe. I was thinking that was on Nevertheless. I re-recorded it, and I'm using that as my vehicle to make my new master. So, I think what you're hearing me say is I'm really close to being done with remastering these songs, and I'm happy in that respect. I'm moving forward. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 5 or 6 of these songs that we need to talk about. So I guess we'll go in that direction next. This was about 5 minutes to give you this update. I have started on some of the art, and we'll talk about the art after we get past the music, because usually the art is something that I do prior to me putting out the albums, which means I have to have some physical pictorial representation of what that album is going to be representing. You already, if you've been looking at it, you already know what the album is going to look like, because I put it at the beginning of each one of these. And what you also need to know is that there is more than one album. This is just a conceptual one, and I may change that art. And then of course you have to put together all the other intrinsic stuff for the album, which I have things that go inside the album, a little leaflet that talks about what the songs are, and then I'll give you the words to all the songs too. So I think you'll like that. And maybe you won't like it, maybe you won't care, maybe you won't ever get this, but it's going to be available, and I'm going to also make it available on Bandcamp so that you can download the album, and maybe, I don't know what they do about the album, the back of the album cover, maybe they provide that space for me to give you that, or other material, because why not, right? Because you want it. Most people want it. They want to see what's going on there. So, okay. So I guess that's enough. I wasted another 7 minutes of your life listening to this, but we are moving forward, I guess, is the bottom line. And my timeline that I have set for this is September, unless something else goes wrong. But my point is that as much as I'd like to just spend all my time and get this done, like I did with the books when we were going through COVID, she calls me away and says, no, this is what we're going to be doing. And she's already planned to take up half of next week and half of the week after to do what she calls cousins camp out, meaning all the grandkids and camping out, and I love her, so I have to do it. And then when she goes down to Centralia, I love her, so I love my grandkids though too, and I love going there. I'm not really crazy about their big dog. They've got this big dog, his name is Bruno. Maybe I'll put a picture up here of him. But Bruno, I made the mistake of carrying some Spam sticks. I take Spam and fry them up into sticks so they're kind of like long sausages. And I had them in a Ziploc bag in my pocket, and I brought them down there. And instantly I was friends with this dog that was barking at me right at first. Now when I go over to their house, I can't get in the door without him jumping up on me. And he's a big dog, and he's gonna get bigger, so he needs to learn not to jump up. But that's grandkids. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Love grandkids, so, and I love the woman, so whatever she wants is whatever is going to happen. So my point is, I can't always get right back to this, but it's my hope that I will put as much time into this and get this done. Like I say, September. I don't know. If it's the end of September, I might be able to make it, but the beginning of September is not looking like I'm going to be done by then. But we'll just see. I'm going to continue doing this stuff here, and we'll move forward. And thank you again for listening. Now you've got a progress report, and we'll just see what's happening. Thanks again. See you next time.